Welcome to your world, your Newton. You know, sometime back in the 1700s, an apple dropped, and Sir Isaac Newton had a bright idea: the laws of gravity. It was a turning point in history. Well, modern physics, astronomy, the space program. Newton's intelligence gave us a new way of looking at the world. And now, 200 years later, the apple has created another bright idea. Introducing the Newton message pad from Apple, a remarkable new way of looking at the world. Newton is Apple's first entry into a completely new category of products. The Newton message pad is a personal electronic device that Apple refers to as a communications assistant. What's new is the smart technology inside that helps you stay in touch with friends and associates, organize your life, and capture ideas as they happen. It has a built-in notepad for writing and drawing with a pen that comes with the unit. Newton turns your handwriting into clear text and cleans up your rough sketches like an artist. You can select items and move them around on the screen. If you make a mistake, just scribble it out. There's a built-in address book, a calendar with reminders, and communications capabilities that let you print perfectly formatted letters, send a fax with a cover sheet, receive a page, beam information directly from one Newton to another by infrared wireless technology, and send and receive electronic mail. Add a cable connector and a little software, and Newton synchronizes information with PCs running Windows or Apple Macintosh computers. One of the miracles of all this technology is that it sits comfortably in your hand, fits easily into a pocket, and weighs under a pound. Newton is the first product from Apple to have a button labeled Assist. Tap it, and you open a whole new world of possibilities. Mobile business people are always looking for better ways to stay in touch. For them, Newton will be as easy to use as pen and paper, but far more versatile than portable computers or electronic organizers. Let me ask you, John, how do you like using Newton when you're away from the office?
Oh, it's great. I never like typing on those impossibly small keyboards. With Newton, I just write. I can leave it in my handwriting, or I can have it turned to text. And Newton is intelligent. I depend on it to help me get things done faster. For example, I keep a to-do list. If I want to call Sarah Smith, I select Sarah's name, tap Assist. Newton looks up the phone number, displays it, and even dials the phone.
How does Newton's intelligence enable you to use new capabilities in communications?
Well, for one, there's the Newton messaging card that receives information just like a pager. Except I get a lot more than phone numbers. I actually get messages. And here's where it gets interesting. If I receive a message with the word meeting, Newton recognizes the word meeting and offers to set up an appointment with my calendar. I think that's pretty impressive.
Intelligence is what makes Newton such a revolutionary communications assistant. Newton really helps out by interpreting what you do and then lending a hand. Well, take faxing. Say you have a note you want to fax to Sarah Smith. You select her name and then you tap fax. Newton looks up Sarah's fax number. Then it creates a cover sheet. Then it formats the note as a business letter, complete with letterhead, Sarah's name and address, and today's date, and stores the fax in the outbox. And all you have to do is attach the Newton fax modem to Newton, punch the fax button, wham, Newton does all the rest.
I can send a fax anywhere. I can send and receive electronic mail. In fact, that's how I stay in contact with the office.
Well, it's clear, John, that Newton has made a big difference in your world.
You know, I really feel like I'm in touch with my business. And with things moving so fast these days, that's important to me. In fact, at work, they're calling me the great communicator.
Newton is a natural for business people who are searching for the best mobile technology. But what about the rest of us? Let's take a look at the world that you live in. Try taking everything out of your pockets, including, well, all the notes in your wallet, or all the business cards you've kept over these ages, and the sketches from a napkin from a restaurant, and matchbooks and scraps with people's names on it, and yellow sticky reminders, your Rolodex, your pager, everything. Now, out of this pile, say you want to look at an item that relates to a project at work, or maybe summer camp for the kids, or perhaps a new pastime like remodeling your house. Now, chances are it'd be tough, but if you had jotted it all down on a Newton message pad, you could find what you're looking for instantly.
Juggling a family and a job means I have a lot to keep track of. I used to have lists and reminders all over the place. Now I organize everything in my Newton. It really helps me simplify my life.
Sean, how does Newton help you get organized?
Well, it seems that everybody has less time to do more things these days, especially with the kids. So my husband David and I really depend on our Newton's calendar to help sort things out. I can look at each day, pull up the week, or even check out the whole month at a glance. And I don't know what I would do without my to-do list. It rolls over day to day, so that way I can't escape until I get everything done.
Can you give me an example of how all this works for you and your family?
That's easy. The other day my daughter was getting ready for her school play, so we did it together. We put all her rehearsals down on the calendar. And then we drew a map of the school, which we'll send along to her cousins with the invitations. And then we made notes about the play.
One of the guiding principles behind Newton is that you don't have to be computer literate to use one. Because the interface is designed around writing, drawing, and tapping buttons, almost anyone can be a Newton user in almost no time.
You're a writer, Sean. How does Newton help you in your professional life?
Well, I'm working on my second book. What a difference. I'm managing the whole project with my Newton. I love it.
Newton packs a lot of innovation into a little package. A new wrist chip has the power of a desktop computer, yet it consumes less energy than a small flashlight. But perhaps the most innovative thing about Newton is its intelligence. Newton Intelligence gives you the freedom to capture ideas spontaneously as they happen and communicate them anywhere in the world.
Every time I went to the library, I got a lot of great ideas for papers and projects. I'd write them down, but they seemed to get lost in the shuffle. Now, I jot them down in my Newton. Haven't lost one yet.
Now, Teresa, you were saying you do design work. How does the Newton help you there?
Yeah, okay. The other day I was in my graphic design class and I thought of a new idea. So I just sketched it right on my Newton and it cleaned up my rough draft and turned it into a drawing. So when I got home, I transferred the drawing onto my computer and used it in my class presentation. Now, 6 months ago this would have been lost on the back of a napkin, but thanks to Newton, it's all right here.
Now, the extras button here. Any hidden treasures?
The world clock, yeah. I'm going to Paris this summer for a work-study program and I've got a lot of rearranging to do with my life. So I just write time in Paris. And tap assist, and Newton brings up the world map with the correct time in Paris. Now, even with the time difference, I know exactly when to call. So when I get there, I'm going to transfer all my information to the local time there, and it's all set.
Yeah, you won't lose a minute.
Yeah, and look at this. Automatic currency conversion. I know exactly what I'm going to be spending there when I go shopping.
Now, Teresa, have you ever tried beaming to another Newton?
Oh yeah, names, phone numbers, class schedules, sketches, whatever. I just point this to another Newton and zap, the information is transferred. No wires or anything. It's really cool.
It's way cool.
Yeah.
Communication, intelligence, capturing and organizing ideas. You're beginning to see why Newton will be a turning point in the way we all live, work, and play. Newton puts the future of personal communications right in the palm of your hand, and Apple is committed to helping you and your customers benefit from this new technology. Apple is publishing new software titles on PCM CIA cards that slide right into the top of the Newton. From advanced calculators to business forms to travel guides and entertainment, Apple is priming a new software category that's about to explode. Third-party developers are moving fast to get creative new software on the shelf for Newton. Apple is also introducing a broad array of accessories that should be very appealing to your customers. The Newton Connection Kit links Newton to a Macintosh computer or a PC running Windows. You can view and edit Newton information on your computer screen and back up Newton data to your computer. Choose the Pro Kit and you get the added feature of translating notes, names, and appointments directly from Newton into popular PC and Macintosh applications. The messaging card turns Newton into a mobile pager. It can receive and store wireless messages from regional and nationwide paging systems. The lightweight fax modem runs on batteries and weighs only 7 ounces. It allows you to send faxes anywhere, connect to online services, or send and receive electronic mail. The Print Pack expands Newton's printing capabilities beyond its built-in support for Apple printers. It comes with hardware and software that connects to thousands of PC printers, including the Hewlett-Packard LaserJet and DeskJet, the Canon BubbleJet, and the Epson FX and LQ dot matrix printers. Storage cards increase your storage capacity. They hold from 4 to 8 times as much information as the basic Newton unit. Batteries are always critical to a portable device, and Apple has a variety of options to complement what is already a very energy-efficient unit. Newton ships with a power adapter, which is also offered as an accessory. You can have a power adapter at the office and buy an extra one for use at home. And there are durable carrying cases, including one made from high-quality leather to protect the Newton message pad. Apple is introducing Newton with 2 special bundles to help you communicate the value of Newton to your customers. The Newton Communication System includes a fax modem for sending faxes, sending and receiving electronic mail, and connecting to online services. The Newton Professional Communication System includes the fax modem and adds the Connection Kit, which enables Newton to synchronize information with PCs running Windows and Apple Macintosh computers. With either bundle, your customers will share the excitement of moving into the future of communications. Apple is also licensing Newton technology to other hardware manufacturers. So look for this new category of intelligent devices to take off like a rocket. And this is what's going to make it all happen. The Newton message pad from Apple. It's the beginning of something big that will change the way we look at the world. Thanks for joining us on Your World, Your Newton.